You shut the No.
There were moments when police officers attacked their partners, starting with the police sergeant who beat up his police chief. The situation began on November 9th, 2023, when officers from the Bradley Beach Police Department pulled over a vehicle on suspicion of DUI. Unexpectedly, their chief, Leonard Guar, showed up at the scene while under the influence.
Why do you got a jacket on that's not fit to be worn? What's on the back of it?
What do you mean?
Looking to tell me what's on the back of it?
They washed off.
Yeah, then get rid of it.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
You're a sergeant, for God's sake.
Okay, Chief. Let me work this DWI, okay?
Of the department pulled the sergeant responsible for the traffic stop aside because of a problem with a removed jacket imprint. However, while the sergeant followed orders and continued his DUI investigation, the chief concluded that he still had more to say, resulting in a very intense confrontation.
Chief, I'm working. I don't have time to argue about a jacket, okay?
Don't
you touch me. Don't you touch me. Don't you fucking touch me. You have a problem?
Fuck.
You grabbed me.
What?
Now get out of here before you get a problem.
Take him, man. Take him.
No, you're going to go in.
Take him.
Drunk again.
The officer's remarks indicated that the chief's drunken antics were not new. He had a history of questionable behavior. Rather than retreating in embarrassment, the chief surprised everyone by escalating his antics, doing something even more outrageous than before.
Get out of here.
No.
Chief, get out of here or you're going to get locked up.
No,
Chief, you're going to get locked up. You grabbed me. I asked you 3 times to leave me alone. You're obstructing my DWI.
Billy, come over here.
Let him go.
That's the first thing. Billy,
I'm trying to get away
shut
from
up.
everybody.
Shut up, because you're in trouble now. Stop,
No, I'm
please,
not in
stop.
trouble.
Stop,
I'm not in
stop,
trouble.
stop.
You're going to be in trouble.
Stop,
You're gonna be
Billy.
in trouble.
Billy.
Chief, I'm working at DWI.
I'm listening to you.
Okay.
Shut up.
No.
You're in trouble because this is the first thing. First of all, I was about to say to you, you stupid. I was about to say to you, what do you need OEM for?
You're embarrassing me in front of the men about the jacket.
No. That's neither here nor there.
Okay.
That's neither here nor there. Now we got a real fucking problem, Billy.
Yeah, we do.
Billy, you're not doing anything when I'm on the scene, okay? You should know better than this, my friend.
No.
Listen to me.
Grab me.
No, I said come over here.
You're out of line. You grabbed me. It's on video.
Billy.
It's on video. I'm not going to argue with it. I have a crash to work.
Billy.
I have a job to do.
You're relieved. Billy, you're relieved.
No, Chief.
No, Billy. Please, Billy. Don't. You're suspended, Billy.
I'm
You're
suspended?
Yes.
Okay. I'm suspended. I'm going home.
Yes. Billy, come here.
I'm going home. We can't talk. I'm suspended.
No.
I'm suspended.
You're
going
to
home.
and you're going to wait for me there.
No, I'm not. I'm suspended. I'm going home.
You're going to go in the headquarters. You're going to wait for me there.
Let me work my crash. This is why I'm here.
Billy, you're suspended.
All right, if I'm suspended, then I'm not going to wait inside. Nothing more to say.
No, Billy. You have to make you explain. Billy, you're suspended.
As the sergeant was about to depart from the scene, the police chief, clearly asserting his authority, aggravated his disruptive behavior by pressuring junior officers into providing false testimonies.
See what happened there?
Yes, Chief.
What happened?
There's some type of exchange between you and Sergeant Major.
Well, we're going to talk about that later. Everybody's got that. Billy's suspended.
Regrettably for the chief, his authority faltered as he was put on administrative leave, while the Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office looked into his conduct that day. The sergeant returned to work the next day. In the following case, an aggressive police sergeant nearly choked his junior colleague to death. On November 19, 2021, while arresting a resisting suspect, Sunrise Police Sergeant Christopher Pulse did something utterly shocking as the suspect continued to defy orders.
Watch your head getting into the car.
Miss, can you stop pulling the cup?
Just get in the car and you'll be fine.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
Pulling the cup on my wrist. I
Once
can't
you get in the
move.
car, she'll let go.
So why she started pulling?
So just get in the car.
She's gonna break my wrist.
All right, just get in the car.
Can y'all just tell her to stop?
Okay, get in the car. That's
Get
it.
in the car.
Just get in the car.
All right, I'm getting in.
Get your feet in. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You want to play games? You're playing with the wrong mother. He maced me. Look at that. You want to play games? You never get disrespectful with my officer. Fall from your fucking body. Do what you gotta do.
No.
Get the fuck off.
Just let it be.
I don't understand that.
We clear?
Yes, sir.
Clarify that, please.
And I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Even the officer's colleagues were not spared from his aggression. A junior officer who attempted to intervene to protect the suspect was choked, threatened, and nearly pepper sprayed. However, the officer faced serious repercussions for his actions. He was charged with battery and assault on a law enforcement officer, assault on a civilian, and tampering with evidence by deleting texts that threatened witnesses to remain silent about the incident. In a separate incident, the officers did not attack a colleague, but treated an army lieutenant who had just returned from serving his country in a deeply disrespectful manner.
I can't believe being treated like this. And I'm wrong.
Lay down, you're gonna get tased.
Upon returning from deployment, U.S. National Guard Lieutenant Karen Nazario was stopped by Officer Daniel Crocker of the Windsor Police Department in Virginia due to a possible license plate issue. Rather than stopping on the dark road, Lieutenant Nazario chose to drive to a gas station to pull over, a choice that infuriated the officers and resulted in a highly charged and ultimately disastrous confrontation.
Put your hands out the window and turn the vehicle off. Put your hands out the window. He's not complying, Judge.
Come around your side.
Let me see your hands. How many occupants are in the vehicle?
What's going on?
How many occupants are in your vehicle?
It's only myself. Why are your weapons drawn? What's going on?
Open the door slowly and step out. Open the door.
I'm not getting out the vehicle. What's going on?
Get out the car. Open the door slowly and get out.
What's going on?
Get out of the car, now!
Open the...
The lieutenant's reluctance to leave his vehicle was completely understandable, especially given the aggressive attitude of the officers and the fact that they had their guns drawn and aimed at him.
Get out of the car now!
I'm serving this country and this is how I'm treated?
Yo, what? Guess what? I'm a veteran too. I don't know, babe.
That's
Get
not-
out of the car!
What's going on?
Work with us and we'll talk to you. Get out the car.
You received an order. Obey it.
I'm honestly afraid to get out. Can I?
Yeah, you
ask
should
what's
be.
going-
Get out.
What's
Get
going
out.
on? What
Get
did
out
I
the
do?
car.
Get out
I
now.
have not committed any crimes.
You're being stopped for a traffic violation. You're not cooperating at this point right now. You're under arrest
For a traffic-
You're being detained. Okay, you're being detained for
For a
obstruction of justice.
traffic.
The officers further escalated the situation by aiming their weapons directly at the lieutenant's face and attempting to forcibly enter his car. The situation deteriorated even more when Officer Gutierrez chose to physically confront the lieutenant.
Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
Get your hands off me,
Get out.
please. Get your hands off me. Off me.
Back up,
I
Daniel.
didn't do anything. Don't do that.
Sir.
Get out of the car
Don't do
now.
that.
Hey, sir.
Get out of the
do
car
that.
now.
Don't do.
Look,
I'm trying to talk
get out.
to you.
Okay.
I'm trying to
I'm
talk.
gonna talk to you.
Get out.
Just get out of my
Relax.
car.
Can you please? I'm actively serving this country, and this is how you're gonna treat me.
Back up, Daniel.
I didn't do anything.
Back up.
Whoa, hold on. What's going? Hold on. Watch it.
Air 4 OC is deployed.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car now.
That's fucked up.
Sir, just get out the car.
I'm trying to breathe. Ugh.
Get out of the car and get on the ground now. Get it again. Take off your seatbelt and get out of the car.
Look, I'm just gonna please.
You're gonna do what you're told. Get out of the car.
The lieutenant was subjected to appalling treatment, but this was merely the beginning of the officers' mistreatment, as these unruly officers had additional tactics in store.
Get on the ground and you're getting sprayed again. Get on the ground.
Can you please talk to me about what's
Get on
going
the ground. Get on the ground now.
Can you please talk to me
Get on
about
the
what's
ground.
going
Get on the ground.
Why am I being treated like this? Why?
You're not cooperating. Get on the ground.
This is really nice. Sir, what? Just
This is fucked up.
Lay flat.
This is fucked up. I can't fucking believe I'm being treated like this. And I'm fucking
Get on the ground. Lay down and you're gonna get tased.
Put your hands behind your back.
This is
I agree. All you had to do was listen.
The officer's voice trembled, and he seemed to be on the verge of tears due to the treatment he was receiving. The officers then engaged in a conversation about a course of action they should have taken from the start.
fucked up. Can you open up the window for my dog? I hear him choking. Can you open up the window, please?
Yes. Yes, we will.
Why did you stop? Why did you comply? It's a simple traffic stop. Dark over there. Those areas are dark. I did not feel comfortable.
You felt more comfortable here, okay? Coming here was not the problem. The problem is when you refused to get out of the car. When we got here and you stepped out of the car, I can promise you, this would have been over by now. What happened? Why wouldn't you comply?
I looked out the mirror and I saw guns drawn. I put my hands out.
And we told you, we identified ourselves, we told you to step out of the vehicle, and all you had to do was comply, and we'd have been done by now, okay?
The officers went on to search the lieutenant's truck, only to find it was completely clean. Realizing their error, the officers quickly switched to damage control.
How's your eyes doing, Lieutenant?
Better.
We can either sit here with you until you get your eyes back where you can see, and I mean at a good distance so you're safe to drive, okay? Go do your deployment, go continue serving my country, which I respect and I thank you for, okay? Or we can push the issue, write you tickets for no license plate displayed and for obstruction of justice. I don't think we need to go that route because that route makes the Army get involved, and I know how they are. But if you plan on making a career or even 6 years or whatever, it's up to you. I don't care. There's no need getting this on your record.
I do have a good rapport with my command, so I wouldn't feel right not talking to them about it. So
that's entirely on you. I'll put it this way then for you. They're going to hear from you.
The officers' tactics proved ineffective, prompting the lieutenant to file a lawsuit immediately following the incident. He was initially granted $3,650 in damages, but later decided to appeal in court. In the following incident, both the sheriff and the sergeant threatened to arrest one another.
You get on my traffic stop again, I will arrest you. Yeah, I'll arrest you right now. Do it, buddy. And we're going to do it. Charges against your ignorance. Do it at.
On June the 24th, 2022, Sergeant James from the Hiwassee Police Department initiated a traffic stop on a vehicle after witnessing it driving erratically in Hiwassee, Georgia.
Good evening. How are you doing? Well in yourself? I'm doing all right. What's your hurry? You're very recklessly from the city all the way here, man. In and out of traffic, not using turn signal. Man, I watched you. It took me this long to catch up to you.
I'm sorry.
You were 70 plus.
I didn't think I was that bad.
I checked you at 65.
I'm sorry.
What's your hurry?
I gotta get my medication.
You gonna try to kill people over medication?
No, well, it helps with my anxiety.
If that car in front of you would have slammed on brakes, you would have caused a wreck right here.
Sergeant James issued a traffic citation to the driver, and at that moment, a Towns County sheriff approached and started asking the driver his own questions. What transpired next was quite entertaining to observe.
All right, watch coming through town like that, man.
Oh, yeah,
Traffic's heavy, okay? All right, be careful.
Sir, got a question. Yes. Come on.
Inside the city or out here?
Just right here.
Okay.
Go pull the video at Valero. You get on my traffic stop again, I will arrest you.
Yeah, I'll arrest you right now.
Do it, buddy.
And we're going to
do it.
Charges against your ignorance.
Do it, Ode.
Go for it.
Do it. There's cameras at Valero, and there's cameras at Napa that see you pulled out.
Shut your fucking mouth.
You don't talk to me like that. I'm not your boy.
Talk to you, fuck boy. You a fuck boy.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. Info. Motherfucker.
The Hiwassee Police and Sheriff's Departments have recently been at odds over jurisdictional issues. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation is involved, along with the Towns County District Attorney's Office. However, it remains uncertain whether those agencies have initiated any formal inquiry. The subsequent incident involved a struggle for control as members of the tribal police confronted jail officials regarding the custody of a suspect.
Are you somebody with little...
On December 18, 2023, personnel from the Lighthouse Police Department, which is a tribal law enforcement agency, unexpectedly entered the Yulee County Jail to execute an arrest warrant for a non-native individual they had detained a few days prior, but they encountered significant resistance.
I'm not taking it with me. You guys are taking it? I'm not taking it. County Central, do not roll my pre-book into Sally Port door.
Well, we can stay here all day.
That's what we're going to do until you take him out of my building.
I'm not taking him.
Sir, I'm not taking him.
You're the one committing No, I'm not, sir. I have not accepted him in my facility yet.
Although tribal law enforcement officers handle cases involving tribal members who violate the law, the individual they were trying to capture in this case complicated matters as he was non-native, which meant he was outside their legal authority. The jurisdiction actually belonged to the sheriff's office, yet the tribal officers continued to pursue their course of action.
He's not in my custody.
Open this. What is happening here? What is going on?
As the tribal officers continued to try to gain access, jail personnel stepped in, leading to a swift escalation into a chaotic confrontation.
Are you somebody with little... You're gonna put your hands on him? Don't put your hands on me. Hands on the captain.
No, come on. Sir.
Nope.
Out of my building, gentlemen. You're gonna go with us, I promise.
See, you keep putting on him.
Hands off of me. Don't you put your hands on.
That's all my dealing.
You put your hands on me first.
Jackson, that's a few else. My life on
Your ass is going too.
They're refusing to take it.
Yeah, we don't recognize if you already exist.
Okay, that's the state of Oklahoma.
That's not an option.
It is a director saying they're not.
The director of fleet?
The tribal officers ultimately had to withdraw and leave the jail grounds, but later an arrest warrant was issued for the jail staff on charges of assaulting a law enforcement officer. The following case revolved around pride, and things nearly got out of hand.
You're not gonna talk about chief like that, sir. That's not gonna happen.
You can get the fuck out of my face. I don't give a fuck who you are.
On January 30th, 2024, a police officer in Lexington noticed a car speeding. He promptly initiated a traffic stop and pulled the driver over. However, he was taken aback by the identity of the driver.
Hello.
Are you sure? I'm going to SWAT call out.
Okay, sir, this could you do an 85 and a 55?
I was going
where?
Call out.
Where we going?
The SWAT call out right over here.
I didn't know we had one.
We have an armed guy barricaded in the house. Used to be a police officer. And
where at?
Right down here on...
Here in Lexington?
Yeah.
We have an armed person we don't know about. Okay, I'll call our chief and let him know.
The individual caught driving recklessly was Chris Amerson, the sheriff of Cleveland County, who was rushing to respond to a SWAT incident. Surprisingly, the Lexington Police Department was unaware of the ongoing situation, prompting the officer to call his chief to find out more just 4 minutes later. The officer arrived at the scene of the standoff with Lexington Police Chief Ronnie Johnson, who was visibly angered about being uninformed regarding the matter and soon voiced his displeasure.
Where's Captain Tom? Captain Hawk.
Yeah.
Where's Skinner?
Excuse me, sir.
What's going on? We realized that I'd like to know what's going on in my own damn city. We would have notified you, sir.
We would have?
Yeah. Well, hold on.
I've been down there at the PD all fucking day.
According to the call, it says Lexington was notified they refused to respond because of our call. Okay, I don't know who the fuck said that. First of all, sir, I know you're the chief. You're not going to talk to me like that. I'm just telling you what the call says.
I don't appreciate all of this going on and nobody notified me a damn thing about it.
Okay.
With tensions already escalated due to the standoff, Cleveland County deputies began to walk away, but the Lexington police officer wearing the body camera was not ready to let it go.
Okay. I'm sorry, what's your name?
If you want, you got my ass later.
Sir. I am too. You're not going to talk about chief like that, sir. That's not going to happen.
You can get the fuck out of my face. I don't give a fuck who you are. Okay? This is my county, too.
Back up, man. Back up. No, you
don't.
don't.
He just said, what the fuck's going on?
This is going to be good.
According to the call,
You need to stop.
Lexington PD was notified.
Chill out. Back up. Everything's going to be okay. But you need to back up.
I get it that you're
You can
riled up, dude.
Negative.
But this right here ain't what
We're not going to be disrespectful here.
Okay?
Sheriff, you need to back up out of my face, sir.
You have no authority.
You're not going to fucking tell me what to do, motherfucker. You're not going to get in my sheriff's face.
you want to do that?
Just like you told me, motherfucker.
Get your hands off me, man.
Back up, John.
Hey, pull him back.
No, he
He's
just
in the
came over
sheriff's
my face
face.
and said the same
He's
shit.
getting ready to go to jail.
Stop.
He's getting ready to go to jail.
Stop.
This is our operation for Seminole County. Understand?
Oh, yeah. Perfectly fucking clear. Perfectly clear. Let's go. Come on. Just to run that fucking relationship.
Chief Johnson intervened to bring his officer back, and Sheriff Amerson instructed them to depart. The scenario did not escalate any further, but it seems there are some underlying tensions between the two agencies. If you appreciate content like this, please like, subscribe, and check out this one.